I'm a little bit tired today. I'm gonna try to get through an hour today because it's Sunday. Normally, I usually reserve today for resting, but hey, well, I'm excited to start the third semester, so I did say that I would at least try an hour of streaming, and not go be try. I'll try not to go beyond that, but we'll see. Anyways, enjoy the stream.
And I don't know why it always has to start with an ad.
I don't know. I don't control when the ads happen. They just do.
And it's always a 30-minute ad, too.
That's
Always a
strange.
30-second ad. I don't know why, but it's always a 30-second ad, which sucks sometimes.
And of course, because yeah.
Those geysers. You aren't among those who desire salvation. Leave. You are unwanted intruders. Do not disturb our Lord's research. This world's salvation.
The language of a shadow is a hint into its ruler's ideology. This one sounds rather cultish, for example. Sorry, but we're going to pass through there now. We don't have the time to waste on peons like yourself.
Why do you willingly strive for self-suffering? Why are you reaching out to your own pain?
Yoshizawa-san, you can do this, right?
Yes, ready whenever.
It'll be too much trouble to go about this haphazardly. I'll provide the support. Look at this scum pile up. Fine by me. Time for a bloodbath.
I'm in quite an irritable mood myself, as Akechi is. So.
Well, Arakachi's asleep right now, so.
Nothing gets me quite as excited as this.
Because he's probably stayed up as much as you did
Yes.
last
Time
night.
to obliterate them.
I'm the only one who went to bed at a decent time.
Persona!
Decent pushing 4 o'clock in the morning.
Huh. Well, at least it's more decent than
Persona!
whatever I did.
Shitsune! Alright.
I'm just happy that I get to play as Kasumi at last for a longer period of time.
Kind of.
They're all on the ground.
I wish they would do a DLC update for Strikers.
Slice and dice!
Yeah, that would be nice. But that's not what happened.
Set the landing.
No use
No,
of...
they're probably going to make Strikers 2 and add those two in there.
They better.
I
If
think we
Atlus knows
handled
what's
that
good for
rather
them.
well, didn't we?
Either that or a fighting game.
Especially considering the last-minute arrangement of
Well, if it's
Team
game
Raw.
development, We're not gonna know until they're ready to announce something. That's just
Yoshizawa-san?
how the nature of things go.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that shadow, it said something about research, and also something about pain.
It mentions salvation as well. All this seems to indicate that the palace's ruler is not in his or her right mind. Oh? I seem to have found a map to this place. Let's make good use of it.
So I've only shared pleasantries with Akechi-san. Would you say this is how he normally is? Like a ruthless sort of person? I see.
What say we save the idle chatter for later and keep moving? Unless teaming up with a ruthless sort of person is too much for you to handle.
Looks like we're busted.
I'm drinking coffee, so at least this is gonna help out in the long run of the streams.
I have key.
That works.
I have something.
Well, I might force a catch you to go to the store later today, though.
Let's swat them like the flies they are.
Show them, Sondrian!
Good! One got knocked down.
It's all you.
Persona! You wiped them out.
Flawless.
We didn't even break a
The Royal Trio. I'm so happy that I'm playing as them.
Okay.
Shadow.
I'm so happy that it's them. I've waited
This seems
an eternity. Well, what seemed like an eternity anyway.
I should write something.
Uh,
what?
That voice. Look. No way.
Everyone will be arriving soon. Mom,
that's right.
Grandma.
Yes, I'm
she'll
probably
be here
not
too.
going like the third
I'm sure
semester.
she'll be here.
Yeah,
To calm down.
trigger warnings are gonna be... should be precautioned, for sure.
Why? Why?
Dad? Why?
That was your father in the video just now, wasn't it, Yoshizawa-san? And the one he was speaking to.
Sumire, my younger sister. Sumire Yoshizawa. I mentioned to you that I've lost a family member, right? But how was this video? I'm sorry. I don't know what's been wrong with me lately. I've been getting this feeling like I need to remember something, but at the same time, I oughtn't remember it.
Can you still walk, Yoshizawa-san? Whatever it is that's happening, we have to keep going if we hope to learn more about it.
Yes, I'm all right. Let's go.
Hey,
And it also has helped
When
that
was
I
it
saw
that you said you became
majors,
acquainted
whether that
with
would make me
Yoshizawa-san?
cry. Actually, several times.
I can understand why, given the subject matter. Are you also a bit kind of relieved or shocked that Kechi's a little bit compassionate here compared to his usual self, so to speak?
No, I'm not shocked at all.
Yeah.
He did show compassion to Joker.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. Throughout the social link and stuff.
yeah.
I see.
Well,
Anyway,
this is the true
let's move
Akechi
on.
we're dealing with, not
I
some
suspect we still have a
pretend
long way
detective
to go.
prince that he was shaping up to be.
Stick the pretend in the dick.
Uh...
I can see it.
Let's see if there's any activity. One activity. I'm watching this on the phone. Gotta see my boy. Which boy? Akechi or Joker? You're gonna have to specify which boy you're referring to, but I can probably surmise of who you're probably referring to.
This place is enormous. What could this room be?
You seem to be in pain again. Are you all right?
I'm fine. It's just that I can't stop thinking about that video we saw earlier.
You mean
A
the one
goblin.
about Sumire-san?
Huh.
Yes.
Of course.
Let's keep pushing. I need to find out why that was shown to me.
Or at least Pancake Boy here is a bit of a nicer Chad than he was before when he tried to kill us, but, well, that's neither here or there.
You are misguided. Do not search for pain. Only tragedy awaits you beyond here.
A newcomer.
I mean, who doesn't?
All
The
these
Royal Trio is
warnings
worth
of
it.
pain and tragedy. Who is your ruler?
I've been playing this whole
You know
game
so
just
much
for them
about me.
alone, especially her.
If you won't give me an answer, then I'll just force my way through.
Stop rushing into things. Just calm down.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is it. Time your attacks with mine.
Right.
Persona!
Probably not gonna work, but
There.
figured as much.
Persona.
Yeah, because they're both from the exact same Arcana. Her skills were less effective against them. If I remember correctly.
Nice move, Yoshizawa-san. Come on.
At least this is not playing by press turn system, otherwise I would be punished by now. By that.
Before he gets himself killed.
Let's finish this.
Alright, I should have figured from the cutscene.
That should do. Yoshizawa-san! Wasn't anyone paying attention to her? What are you doing?
Alright, that's enough messing around.
Break them. Persona! Come on. Persona! There's no hope. We're going to die here!
Izanagi no Okami Picaro! By the myriad truths!
Such a fool, rejecting our Lord's mercy. In that case, witness it for yourself.
Now what?
Oh wow, the crowd is going wild. Their cheers are shaking the stadium to welcome a new heroine to the world of competitive gymnastics. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's time to get serious.
Your performance exceeded anything seen before in the junior class. It was absolutely stunning. But you'll be entering high school soon. Will that impact your career in gymnastics? Oh, I have no intentions of stopping. It's my dream to compete and win at the international level. How wonderful. One last question. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out while you have the chance? My younger sister. She should be here in the stadium.
What?
Oh, there she is. Sumire. Sumire, I did it!
And there it is, the plot twist. Well, not really.
Both of us have the same dream, to be international champions.
Stop.
Let's make it come true, Sumire. Together.
Stop it!
Yoshizawa-san, you're...
Funny story, girls with beauty marks tend to die at a young
a
age.
man's voice.
So,
If you keep
yeah,
going on like this, you're going to find
that's,
nothing but
I
heartache.
think, the rumor that went on
Please,
in
would
real
you
life,
stop fighting
actually.
this and just return to the current
A case in Japan, I assume, or just in general?
Just in general.
Nothing but heartache, huh?
Huh.
I don't understand what you're saying, but I have no
I guess there's some
intention of leaving now.
validity to that then.
It's not just in Japan,
We
it's
also
like
refuse
everywhere.
to do
That's
as you
the
say.
way.
Now why
That's
don't you
why
drop the big voice
having a beauty
behind the
mark is
curtain
unlucky.
act and face us directly?
Eh. I suppose so.
As you wish.
But, yeah.
Head on down. I'll meet you there.
There's no doubt that that revelation's pretty
You
heavy,
agreed that
to say
much
the
more
least.
readily than I expected. Perhaps the palace's ruler really will make his appearance.
I noticed that between the two portraits that
Yeah.
someone has beauty marks out of the two. So
Yep.
Thanks for your concern. But I'm fine, really. Let's go.
Kasumi Yoshizawa, eh? Focus.
Show me your true form.
He's got them surrounded.
Let's go. All right.
I appreciate it. Dance, Persona! Sandrion!
Good! One got knocked out.
Please,
You're going. Persona! To you! There!
Got a 2-for-1 deal there. I love it! We didn't even break a sweat.
Okay.
you're all so strong.
And we're about to meet the palace ruler, chat. Although, if you... Well, I'm not gonna say much. It's probably...
Is
Pretty.
he this palace's...
It's been quite a while, hasn't it?
Dr. Maruki!
Glad to see you're all doing well. Pretty much figured that you would end up infiltrating this place. Truth be told, this isn't how I was hoping we would meet again.
Dr. Maruki, you're the ruler of this palace?
Palace?
A place where distorted desires manifest. We're asking if you're the source of the desires here.
Ah, I see. Well, to use your own words, yes, I am this palace's ruler, but in my case, it seems a tad different from the ones you've seen.
Would we also be correct in believing that you're involved in the abnormalities outside the palace as well?
Yes, you would. Do you like the reality I created for you?
You created it?
That's right. I have gained the power to alter reality, to make it whatever the people wish for. Is that how you really feel? The old reality was cruel and unfair. The truth is, Yoshizawa-san suffers immense pain each and every time she taps into her forgotten past.
My past? Dr. Maruki? What do you mean? What's happened to me?
Alright. I had honestly hoped that all those warnings you were given would change your minds. But if it's your true desire, then I want you to recall who you really are. And I want you two to learn as well. Once you have, you'll need to choose between the two realities. The merciless one, or the one I've formed.
That's...
And here we go.
Today was brutal, huh? Oh. Feeling okay? It's not that. Why am I doing so bad? I keep messing up my routine. Your growth spurts just changed your eye level. You'll get used to it. Look, you're as tall as I am now. We practice the same amount. But you're the one who always gets first place. I can't catch up to you, Kasumi. You know why? Because it's my right as the elder sister. We're in the same grade, though. Oh, don't be so down. We'll reach the top of the world together. That's our dream, right? You don't get it. Huh? You'll never understand how I feel. What? Kasumi, if I were like you, things would be so much better. Hey, wait up! Kasumi's the one that people want. Look where you're going! The light's red! Hey! The talented one who can reach the top of the world. Sumire, stop! Listen to me! Sumire! What? Kasumi.
Yeah.
Seems you remembered.
That's right. I'm... Kasumi? No, that's not right. I'm not Kasumi.
The girl named Kasumi Yoshizawa is currently deceased.
It was last spring. Before I started at Shujin, we were walking home from practice. It happened right there, on that street in the video. I wasn't looking where I was going. And Kasumi, she protected me from the car. I was saved by Kasumi. I robbed her of her dreams, and even her life. I'm her younger sister, Sumire Yoshizawa.
I'll take over from here. After all, I do play a part in this story. Her real name is Sumire Yoshizawa. She's Kasumi-san's younger sister, but for months now, she's only seen herself as being Kasumi Yoshizawa, her deceased elder sister. Of course, it was only her cognition of herself that changed. So to the people around her, she was still Sumire-san. For some reason, though, there were a few rare exceptions to this. Did something happen to make you believe she was Kasumi-san?
Some people were complaining about Atlus working to change her portrait, and people can just shut the fuck up. They complain about everything.
It appears you were clueless, but she was Sumire Yoshizawa from the start. However, when we watched that other video, she gave her name as Kasumi Yoshizawa. Considering such an odd claim, I'd actually suspected for a moment that she was the palace ruler.
After Kasumi died, but before I started at Shujin, I received counseling from Dr. Maruki. That was when I told him, if Kasumi is gone and can't make her dream come true, then I want to become Kasumi, so I can turn her dream into reality for her.
So that's why you meddled with her cognition? For her own wishes?
That's right, limited as it was. I already had the power at the time to actualize her wish. Put yourselves in her shoes for a moment. Sumire-san's older sister died from protecting her. Imagine surviving such a dismal tragedy. Who would be able to cope with that survivor's guilt, let alone heal from the emotional scarring that she's suffered? If Sumire-san can live a healthy, positive life by becoming Kasumi-san, then I believe that reality is what would make her happy.
Yeah,
I've had enough of your
I definitely agree.
rationalization. All you really did was use her to try and make everyone acknowledge the validity of your research.
Nah, I don't.
So that's how you see things, huh? That's quite unfortunate. Of course I wanted society to acknowledge cognitive science through my research. But that's because
And I
my
come
goal
from
is to save
siblings,
everyone in the world
so
like
I
Yoshizawa-san
don't
by
agree
ending
with
all
what his
suffering.
way of thinking is.
yeah, me neither. You mean Maruka? Yeah, of course
My
not.
work will convert the wishes of the people into reality, even as we speak. My research is coming to
I have an
fruition.
older brother,
No one
so
will
I can
ever
at
have
least
to suffer
see a
again
little
under
bit
the
of
yoke
what's
an
going
unfair
on.
world.
Wanting to
This
compete
palace,
with a
you call it?
sibling, yeah, that's
It's a
definitely
place
struck a
where its
chord with me
rulers'
too.
desires take physical
I guess
form,
that's partly
yes.
why I like her as well.
I wish to utilize my research to save humanity. I suppose that would be the desire I hold dearest.
What total nonsense.
You could very well be right.
And as you can see here, Maruki
Still,
right here is a
I'm
messiah.
entirely
He
serious
thinks that
about
he's
changing our
gonna do right
imperfect
by
reality.
what he's doing.
Just as she was saved by becoming Kasumi, I'll save every other person in the world currently suffering. In fact, it's my responsibility to do so.
He's like
You can
Shiro
see how
Emiya
this
from the
world
Fate
is
series
still
with a
doing
much
it
more
to me.
warped sense of justice. Much more. That is left unchecked.
I don't know for certain. It'll most likely be treated as if it never existed. The cruel reality will cease to be, and the reality I generate will be the sole world recognized by society.
And you assume we'll buy into your brainwashing and just live in the palm of your hand. Honestly,
Mm-hmm.
that sounds absolutely revolting.
Alright, so that's your answer, Akechi-kun. How about the others? Yoshizawa-san, allow me to ask you yet again, which reality is it that you wish to inhabit? If you so desire, you can return to your life as Sumire. But if you'd rather continue your life as Kasumi, I can grant that wish for you as well.
Dr. Maruki, It's impossible. I'm sorry, Senpai. I can't go back to being her. I can't be the one who led her sister to her death.
Please don't judge her. This is just evidence of how painful life is for her. You two sensed doubts forming in the reality I manifested. That's what brought you here. But please, remember this as well. You two aren't excluded from the people that I wish to save. Come now. Won't you accept my reality for your own happiness? No deal so far, huh?
What do you think you're doing with her?
I won't harm her. It's in her best interest that you turn back. You've made clear that you reject the reality she desires. The reality where she lives as Kasumi Yoshizawa. It saddens me when you speak that way. Don't you understand? You deny her wishes when you say such things.
Her wishes, huh?
This isn't just for her. I'm doing all of this for yourselves as well. I honestly do want to come to terms with you. We should talk. Think about it. You both have dreams, no? I have the power to make them come true. My reality can become just the way you like.
Total waste of my time.
A shame, but I understand.
Well then, we just have to resort to force now, don't we?
Violence is not my thing.
I kind of see honest vibes
Uh-huh.
with this chapter. Honest, the whole project with Markiplier and Ethan.
Yeah.
They made a channel for a whole entire year and deleted it.
I agree.
I see. I also see him being kind of like Aizen from Bleach. It's kind of similar in nature with his actualization. When he puts everything into hypnosis, that's the only difference. This isn't the type of show I wanted. Yeah.
Are you ready? Keep up and don't embarrass me.
Rejecting our law.
Disgusting. We're not here to listen to your bullshit. Persona! That should do.
You insect.
Persona! Izanagi no Okami Bigoro! Oh yeah? You thought that would hit me? That should do. Persona! There. So this is fear. Fear my power. Persona. By the myriad truths.
No, such pathetic attempts won't be enough. As this.
We're about to lose a lot of...
Accept his mercy. Give yourselves over to him.
Would you just quit running your mouth already? coming up.
Oh, I think
Give
this
me a
is.
hand. You'll pay.
Here we go.
No more games. Out of my way. Crow. You little shit. Not bad for an improvised technique. Shall we continue this? I'm fairly certain any further negotiating is pointless.
That seems to be the case, unfortunately. But first, I have an idea. Rather than explain it with words, I'd like you to actually see this new reality with your own eyes. I know that your friends are already enjoying it. That I cannot do. As I said before, she wishes to live in the reality where she is Kasumi. There's no way I can hand her over to you with matters as they currently are. I already told you that I won't harm her, and I'll swear by it. Don't worry about her. Go. Look at the reality I've created for you all. Once you've seen the results, I know you'll realize which future is best.
You think we'll just obey your orders?
I apologize, but you really are going through with this, even if it's by force. We'll meet again 1 week from today, January 9th. I genuinely pray that you'll change your mind by then.
He got away. Let's say we head back for now. I had spent all that time investigating the people around you so I could set you up. To think, Takuto Maruki of all people would be the mastermind behind this absurd situation. And he happens to be warping the very fabric of reality while ranting about making everyone's dreams come true. Talk about incomprehensible motives. I can't even wrap my head around such intentions. At any rate, we need to figure out our next steps. Don't you think it'd basically be suicide to try and save her in our current state? We need intel first. If we're going to stand up to him, we have to know more than nothing. I'll do some investigating on my own. I hate that we have to do what he says, but Maruki
This is the
told us we
part
have to
where we're
wait
gonna
for
get
the
into the
January
reality
ninth.
and
Let's meet
find
up
out
here
how
next
much
week.
he's actually
Although I
altered.
imagine both our lives would be
Although
very
we already got a
different
bit
if
of
we
a
choose to live
taste
in
of
this
it
reality as
prior
your
to that
friends
with
have been.
some of the people that are alive that aren't supposed to be. Technically. I think I'm a little tired right now, so I'm gonna actually cut things a little bit short today. Sorry, but at least you got a glimpse of what's going on.
Let's do it.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
We'll continue tomorrow. Plus, I have the whole week off, so it's we got more than plenty of time. But yeah, before I do close off, even though I know you know some things, Kohai, what are your thoughts so far?
Um,
Now that you have a kind of better informed idea a little bit.
I I don't want to say my true opinion because so far the chapter third semester is depressing. It doesn't help that I'm depressed too. So
Well, let me just ask this. Are you, since you kind of embrace yourself as Sumire Kasumi by extension, are you starting to understand a bit how you relate to her, or are you thinking that, well, maybe this is a bit too much to me, I need to think this over before I make that decision?
I'm literally rethinking my decision because I don't see on how I relate to Kasumi that everyone told me I would. So
Hmm. But are there aspects that you see yourself? You mentioned the sibling thing, but apart from that,
well, I'm the older sibling. That makes no sense.
understandable. But has this changed your opinion on the character?
Not really.
Gotcha. I'm just very curious, is all. Well, anyways, sorry for cutting the stream short. I didn't really have much sleep last night, but um, we're gonna continue onward with this. And wait, are you the one that commented on my YouTube videos, by the way? Before I let you go, Tomato sandwich. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, I appreciate the support, honestly.